Greetings YouTube, DJ Bonebreaker here. Welcome to episode 16 of the Múul Chronicles. Now before I get around to remodeling the last few structures in Grimy Gulch, which will bring this whole story arc in the series to a close, I wanted to show you a few things. Like first of all, the road to nowhere leading from the north gate of Grimy Gulch. Now, well, it still goes nowhere, but it's heading somewhere. Specifically, it is heading to Dol Amroth. And yes, being a true Pennsylvanian, I had to include my traffic cones, which, consider I'm using acacia wood for them now, they're at least the right color. But anyways, continuing on, I ultimately decided like my next major project is going to be literally a major undertaking. I've determined that it is within the realm of possibility to build a tunnel going from Múul under the ocean and then coming out, and then the road is a straight shot from where it emerges on this continent to Dol Amroth. So that's going to be my next project, is the Múul Channel Tunnel, or as I call it, the Chunnel. But anyways, as you can see, I've already started on remodeling this little bit of town outside the walls, and I've put in a nice little dock here for, you know, boats to dock up at, and even added these like loading roads that were part of what was originally like one of the naturally generated roads, and I extended the paved road down to the docks. And I've also decided, because I was doing some exploration with my boat, and that loop of the river there, it goes into a really narrow canyon where it's like too narrow for the boat to get through, and it'd be too much work to just, you know, try to dig the river wider through that canyon. So what I decided to do is dig a canal here. I know it might not look like a canal now, but all I have to do is knock out these blocks here, and as you can see, we're getting our canal to start filling up. Should have probably used a shovel, but you know, it's only a few blocks or whatever. Now I know, yes, water only flows a certain distance, but due to the way water physics work in Minecraft, all I have to do is place a single bucket of water like this, and then just keep doing, like, go one every other block the entire way down, and the canal will fill itself up, which I think is pretty cool. Oops. Kind of messed up my timing there with the whole float scoop place thing that I'm doing here. Although, to be perfectly honest, the way this canal is set up, you could probably, as long as you go like no more than one block away from where the nearest full water block is, you could probably place it anywhere and the canal will fill up like that. So yeah. And of course, this here canal also provides a nice natural barrier for the southern end of the town. And it also has given me an idea, well, it's helped me determine where exactly I want to place my, what do you call it, tree farm. You see, now that I got this canal here, I'm going to see about clearing out these acacia trees in this little section area, and then flattening this mound off. And then I'll be able to plant my giant spruce trees for my tree farm. And now we've got full canal service to through this here canal, so that takes care of that. The first project I'm going to be working on here for these houses is essentially what I want to do is convert these two smallest houses on either end into the 5x9 houses, similar to the small houses I have in Whack-A-Mole with the thatched roofs. And this one is going to be pretty much the same dimensions, but I'm going to be moving the door to this side, and it's going to become like the dockmaster's office. And of course, with all these, I'm going to be using oak or jungle wood for the sides, and then use acacia steps for the, which I don't have right now, for the roof. But anyways, time to get to remodeling this thing here, and I'll see you when I get done with that.
12 seconds later.
Alright, we're just about finished here with the dockmaster's office, which, as you can see, is just a simple guard shack type building with a what they call hipped roof. You know, it's basically a square sloped roof, which needs more components to it because I didn't make quite enough of these steps. Yeah, so you got a nice cozy little interior here, and make sure we light her up on the outside. Don't want any monsters spawning in our nice cozy little dockyard area. Not that, you know, it really matters because none of the villagers are out here. And place the door. And finish putting the roof, and this building is going to be done. And there we go. We now have the Grimy Gulch. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move that down here. So Grimy Gulch Dockmaster. I guess they call it Harbor Master. Harbor Master. Done. And there we go. Nice little quaint building along the quay. And so next project here, we're going to demolish this small house here, and it's going to go from here to about here. So it's going to be a 5x9 house when I'm done with it. And I'll see you back when I actually get around to rebuilding it.
A few moments later.
Alright, as you can see, we're getting close to finish with the house over here. The only thing that we need to do is put the roof on. And as you can see, we're using the same basic construction techniques we use with the witch hut, but the ends of the roof aren't going to be quite as fancy because, you know, it's supposed to be like some kind of Western style shack rather than some fancy swamp witch hut thingy. But yeah, you can see you got the board across, or the row of signs across, supposed to be representing, like, you know, kind of like support beam or whatever. But yeah, roof's just gonna be basic gabled roof, nothing too fancy here. And I'll see you guys whenever I get done.
20 minutes later.
Alright. I'd say this little dockside shack is just about done here. Yeah, and I even made a interior for it as well. So you see, you got a little desk, aka crafting table, dinner table, and a bed. The only thing's missing now, right now, is the door. And there we go. Which means that all that's left is to convert this thing into something pretty much exactly like that thing over there. So, time to get cracking on this, the last building in Grimy Gulch that needs to be remodeled. And I'll see you guys back when I get done with tearing this down and rebuilding it.
1 hour later.
Well guys, as you can see, this is nowhere near complete yet, but I kind of ran out of jungle wood. So I'm going to make a quick trip to the Ikkistikki Jungle and get some more jungle wood, and I'll see you when I get done with that.
2 hours later.
Well folks, this isn't part of the main episode, but I figured I'd, throw it in a little bit. But behold, the vast and virtually uncharted reaches of the Ikkistikki Jungle. And yes, this is in fact that jungle temple that I found a while back and thoroughly looted. I know, hey, it looks like I already had a bed in here. Yeah, I repurposed the hidden room here and redid it so that you come in from the side instead of the top, so that way you can keep using it as a secret room. It's now hidden behind this pillar here. Yeah, the only problem with it is that you can shut it and open it with just one of the levers if you have the other lever tripped, but hey, it works, so whatever. Since I'm here though, it's time to start clearing some of this area around here and getting that jungle wood that I need and getting that back to Grimy Gulch.
6 hours later.
Okay, well, now that we've got some of the area around this jungle temple cleared out to give us a nice clear path down to the river, it's time to head back to Grimy Gulch. But I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but back when I first started playing Minecraft, starting in or right next to a jungle biome was always my favorite place to start. And the reason was not just because you could get an easy, free starter house by taking over a jungle temple if you got really lucky and spawned, close to one of those. But the fact is, all I did was clear out and just barely clear out this, area immediately around the jungle temple of these scrubby, like, small jungle trees and a few of these other, like, single trunk jungle trees. I didn't chop down a single one of the big ones. And, well, this is how much jungle wood I got out of that. So, yes, if you started in or next to a jungle biome back in the old days, before they were like super rare, you'd never run out of wood. And you'd have fuel for your furnace for days, so. Oh well. Yeah, missed the good old days of Minecraft. Of course, back in my day, when we started playing Minecraft, you had to walk 3,000 blocks uphill both ways just to find a Enderman, and we loved it. Anyways, I'll see you back at Grimy Gulch.
1 hour later.
Okay, now that we're back from our extended jungle excursion, but before I finish up the final building, I want to show you something real quick, since I had to crash up here in the upper story of the bank anyways. But I finally figured out where I'm going to put my enchanting table for this base here. So now my base is completely full service base. We have cow farm, we have a sheep farm, we have farms for pretty much every type of regular crop for food that you can get. have an anvil, we have a smeltery, we have a brewing spot in the Grimy Gulch saloon over, you know, yeah, I guess I can't get up here, but it's right over there. And now we have an enchanting table. Still need 2 more bookshelves to get full level enchantments, but since I have a full service cow farm, that shouldn't take too long. Anyways, time to use all this here jungle wood and get cracking on this final house.
20 minutes later.
Okay. Just put these window panes in here. And the final building in the village of Grimy Gulch has now been fully remodeled. Although this time, instead of making it like a fisherman's shack, I've decided to make it into a small dockside cafe for like the dock workers and stuff. Same floor plan as the shack, but you know, different interior. But yeah, Grimy Gulch is now completed. And so we're going to be moving on to our next project, which will be the tunnel underneath the Whack-A-Mole channel that will provide a land link between the 2 continents. So until next time, this is DJ Bonebreaker signing out.